Welcome to the first podcast. We just got back from training legs, me and Lou, and the dynamic duo is now sitting in my apartment. We have Monday Night Football on. They threw a pick with the first play, and that was wild.
Who do you want to win?
I'm partial to the Steelers just because I want to see the Steelers not be 0-2. That would suck for them. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The Dolphins would beat both the Browns and the Steelers. Anyway, so we just trained legs. We had a nice little session, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Tell you what.
I was crying a little bit when we were there, but I'm feeling good now.
Yeah, I tell you what. I felt so weird that I felt like I pulled my hammy a little bit. That was not good. I don't even. You know what it was? You know what it was? That those kids right next to us had the preacher curl set up so close to the Smith machine.
Yeah, and it freaking was.
I hit it 3 times.
Tapped it, yeah.
I was going for my top set. Basically, what happened was I was going through. We were warming up and 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plates. And it was the 3 plate. It was the 3 plate.
Yeah, when you tap. And
right. I ended up going down, and on rep 3, I hit the fixed barbell that was sitting on the edge of the preacher curl that they had right next to the Smith machine. It was so aggravating, and I was like, okay, yeah, and I was like, oh, now I know I can't go that deep. So then I tried to really think about my depth, but it was hindering,
messing you up.
It was hindering me from going full depth, and then I think it was on the third one where I kind of then locked the weight on the Smith machine that I felt a little pull. And I'm like, ooh. That's not good, and then that made me even more mad, which then my bad reaction was to throw another 25 on and go for even heavier, which I don't advise anybody to do.
5 out of it. It was solid.
Yeah, I think it was still a good set.
Yeah.
But, good workout, but...
It was solid.
Do you train that efficiently when you train? Is it usually, that quick, or how long does it take you to get through a leg workout?
Normally an hour 20 for a nice leg workout. If I'm with 2 people, depends if I'm bullshitting with them. Might be a little longer.
Yeah.
But I'm normally right around hour 20.
Can you try this?
Yeah.
Take a sip of this. Dude.
Looks like a root beer.
Yo.
That's delicious.
Right? So it's Revive Fiber.
Yeah.
1 stevia packet. A cap full of almond extract, ice and water. Just blend.
Oh my god.
Right? It's this whole thing is virtually 20 calories and 15 grams of fiber, and helps with digestion so much and kills the sweet tooth at night. Yeah,
that's freaking good.
That's a move,
that's
right?
Really good,
right? It's
wow.
I don't know. It's psyllium husk or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that stuff. I just know that
it's digestion.
Yes. Good for the tummy. Good for the tummy. Which, with all this food I'm eating right now, I need to
Oh, you need it.
I know. I'm actually buying so much glucose and digestate from Revive. It's not even funny.
Code Zan. Plug it.
I'm using my own code.
Zan.
I'm literally spending my own money on it.
You're giving yourself sales.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
There you go.
It's sale generation.
That's awesome.
It's this kid Zan literally has 50% of his code usage is to himself. They're we'll just send it to you, bud. You're spending way too much money on our stuff. I have a whole cabinet full of Revive stuff, ridiculous amounts.
I think you'd be getting it anyway.
Yeah, it's fair.
So,
but
might as well. Code Zan.
Run it up.
Yes. Okay.
Are you bulking right now,
dude?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're just a college kid just trying to figure it out.
Man, I'm just working, going to school, working out 4 or 5 days a week. Maybe 3 really good workouts, 2
iffies.
That I'm at the gym and my mind's just spinning of what I got to do when I go home.
Content creation ideas?
What do I got to edit?
And then homework?
No.
No, not. Yeah, put the homework's on the back burner when it comes to.
What do I got to edit? What clients do I have to reach out to? It's just all rolling through my brain. And it always hits me right when I'm at the gym. I get there, I'm doing a set, and then I'm in between a set, and I'm working out alone because I'm going to this weird time, 3 o'clock, and then I'm checking my phone, and I'm oh man, someone just DM'd me. Oh shoot, oh yeah, or oh this new camera. Let me check out some specs.
No.
Let me check out some specs. And
how much is the camera that you're gonna buy?
So it goes for $4,400. It's on sale for $4,000.
Yeah. So you're saving $400?
Saving $400, and then tax is gonna run me $250.
Yeah, we say save, but you're really just spending $4,000.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hit. But we get 8K raw. But you know what else sucks? it takes CF Express cards, so they're different than SD cards. So those are like 150 a piece. So I'm gonna need at least like 2 of those.
You're gonna spend like $5.
And then I need a new card reader for those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a ton more freaking hard drives. Might as well just buy a RAID or NAS system. It's like these big ass.
But do you think that's going to improve your content like that much more? That like
it's worth trying.
It is worth trying. I guess
it's worth a try. It's a risk.
I'm not going to complain.
It's cool because then, let's say, I meet some people at college. I don't know. Maybe my like professor hits me up with some people he's worked with, or like the one production company I do some work with. Let's say they have a gig that they don't want to shoot on the Red, but they want a high quality camera because this thing's it's Netflix approved. So I could contract myself out as a DP, 2 different sets, let's say in like a year or whenever, and I could shoot these sets and use my camera as a rental. So it could start making me money.
So you're just doing exactly what you've been doing, which is just reinvesting all of your dollars and cents.
Every single freaking dollar.
Into camera equipment.
Yeah, that and then some ski trips.
And some ski trips.
That's it.
I would do a ski trip if I felt healthy. Like if I felt like I wasn't gonna get hurt. Like I feel like I'm still in a phase like now like 6 weeks post show where like there is certainly a possibility I could get hurt.
Exactly, and like I've been skiing my whole damn life, so it's not. I'm never thinking in my mind, oh damn, I could get hurt. I'm thinking that's a 10-foot cliff. Just jump and hope you land.
And hope you land.
And then some days, you wake up the next morning, you're like, oh my god,
my neck.
Oh well,
yeah,
it's fun.
I would tell you what, I went like snowboarding probably like a dozen times in my whole life. I always have a blast. I'm never with anybody good, so I never feel bad. Like when you go golfing.
Oh my god!
And you're just atrocious that day. Which is pretty much every time I golf. It's like I'll always shank it, and then like I'll be great in the mid range, and then like I'll be all these years of putt really go to town. Like I'm just like killing it once I get like. I'm
just a driving range kind of guy. I've never played a real game.
Really?
I've just a driving range.
So you don't even know the experience.
Dude, I don't
of
even
being
know what
embarrassed.
It's like. I would be horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, like at the driving range, like I'm just whacking it as hard as I can. If I get over the net, I'm like, let's go.
Oh my god.
But other than that, I mean, they're going right, they're going left. It's bad.
You have a lot to learn when it comes to embarrassment because there is really nothing more frustrating and embarrassing than being on a golf course with people who know what they're doing.
And you just can't.
And just having the most awful day.
Especially like your industry. That's where you guys go.
It's what most.
To literally hang out or meeting stuff. Let's go to the golf course and then you're over here.
I probably golf 4 to 5 times a year. And so like that's not good.
No, that's
for guys in my industry. That is like really bad.
No, they're probably going every weekend, especially in the summer.
Yes,
or down in Florida, wherever. Every week,
all these guys are out in the Hamptons golfing all the time. And like I am so the contrast to that. Like it's 'cause every weekend is just spent like I don't know making YouTube videos, training, and like doing
your brand, having fun.
Yeah,
going out.
That's what I like to do.
Exactly.
I'm just being
save that stuff for when you get a little older,
When the hips stop working quite as good,
Yeah, when you can't squat like 500 pounds, then you'll go.
Then I'll go golf. I go golf. Yeah. You know who did that? Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
You said who's Steve Cook?
Who's Steve Cook?
Bro, he was like one of the most famous Gymshark athletes for forever.
What's he look like? I gotta look him up. See, I'm that kind
You're too young. You're too young, that's why. Because if I said Chris Bumstead, you'd be like,
oh, this dude. I've seen it. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
I just don't know people by names.
Bad. So you know Courtney King?
Yeah, of course.
Steve Cook used to date Courtney King.
Really?
They were like a serious item.
Wow.
You know their dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Courtney and Chris's dog, like the little pug.
Yeah, of course.
That was Steve and Courtney's dog.
No way.
Yes.
Fun fact, this girl I knew from Rampo last year, I mean, I still know her, but she was actually DMing Courtney about her dog because this girl would like breed dogs and stuff, and she had a ton of the what are they called? What's her dog called?
It's a English bulldog, I think.
Something like that. It's something else.
I said pug. It definitely wasn't.
No, it's not a pug. Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But like this girl, like, she had a bunch of them, and so like Courtney was actually like hitting her up, like, oh, like what do we do with this? Like what food should we eat? This and that, all that. So like she was just having like casual conversations with
normal dog
C-Bum's fiance, which is pretty cool.
Well, this is the last thing I'm going to say about this because like this is this is when I started watching the fitness industry, which when I was like I don't know a freshman in college, like Steve Cook was like the the men's physique, Gymshark athlete. He was like a Ryan Terry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, because you know who Ryan Terry
Yes.
is, because he's still around and competing.
Exactly.
Steve Cook stopped competing, and he just got into, like, regular athletics. Like, he did a lot of, like, explosive movement, stuff like that. He started a gym out in not in Salt Lake, I don't think, but somewhere in Utah. And him and Courtney were together. They're living together, right? And then I guess they broke up for some reason. I don't know the story. I just would usually watch, like, a Steve Cook video, like, every week, right?
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, she's not in the videos anymore. I'm like, something's up. And then you start seeing her with Chris Bumstead. They're dating. Then Chris Bumstead signs with Gymshark. So now Steve and Chris are both going on Gymshark trips together, because that was when expos and stuff like that were big. And they were flying all the athletes out to, like, the UK. And so you'd see pictures of Steve and Chris on, like, opposite sides of the group, because they weren't chilling together.
No.
And there was definitely something there, right? It was probably, like, a little bit of animosity.
Yeah, definitely.
For whoever it was. Probably one side was jealous over the other. But anyway, like, I just always thought it was funny, because it was like, oh, like, Steve Cook and Courtney were together? Now it's Chris and Courtney. Now I can't even imagine anybody. Like,
that's
Courtney and Chris are just
they're a package.
Exactly.
They're a deal.
Well, I mean, they're getting married, so I'd imagine that, like,
of course.
that's pretty much a given at this point. But
And then they got Calvin.
now they have Calvin.
And he's there.
Yes. We know a little something about relationships and a third wheel best friend.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yes. That's a dynamic that I feel like happens a lot, too, though.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Like, I feel like anybody who does YouTube and is a couple will then have, like...
You have, like, that camera guy that's just always there.
Yes.
But
like,
you need it.
Yeah, but
awesome.
like, I think that's cool, because it's like, if you have like such a good relationship with, like, the person who, like,
your content's instantly better.
Yeah, because you
look at us when we started.
Yeah.
When we
barely knew each other.
We barely knew each other. I mean, our stuff was good.
Yeah.
But it's just the comfort of being on camera, of me, like, picking it up, you filming something, and me saying, dude, that was freaking horrible.
Right.
And then we saying, all right, let's do it again. Whatever.
Right.
Like, screw you.
But then we developed that, like, comfortability with each other, where we could be, like, very, like, honest about, like...
Yeah, like, if you have an idea, I'll literally say, dude, that's terrible. No, we're not doing that.
That happens often.
Yeah, or it's like, you know what, that's actually a good idea.
Right.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And it just makes the videos flow, it makes them better, and yeah.
Oh, we're so cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we started, and we made a few YouTube videos before prep started, right? Because we started in, like, we met in December.
Yes.
Through Jaron.
We started what, like in January?
Yeah, like pretty much in January. As soon as I moved down here, like, we started filming.
Mm-hmm.
But we would go to Jersey Barbell and shoot there more, right? Like,
when we first started, yeah.
Because Iron Culture, we did film one video, and they got a little tight. And then I had to work that deal out with them.
We got that. So we were living at
Creator
Barbell
Pass.
for the first
2-3
month.
videos. Yeah.
Yeah, about.
But then once Kyle said we should do a prep, that's when we started
rolling.
We started doing 2 videos a week. And so at this point, we're probably at like 40 videos.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We ran this.
This is wild.
We ran that up.
I've spent a lot of money on YouTube. Please sub. Please sub now. I need it. And like the video and comment down below.
Keep going. He's keeping it
and hit the bell. I mean, we have put a lot of energy into YouTube videos. And like the thing is,
bro.
Channel growth has been consistent. Like consistent like subscribership and stuff like that. And like I do get a lot of good feedback where people are like, yo, those videos
dude,
are
I get good feedback from your stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So many people hit me up like, dude, your videos were sick. Like, they helped me through prep. Like that one dude, Matt, that competed.
Yeah.
He literally sent me like a whole paragraph. He was like, bro, your vids were so great. Like, they've been helping me so much through prep. Like, you guys are doing a great job. And it's just
the kid got shredded.
Yeah, he looked crazy.
He was shredded.
Crazy.
That made it all worthwhile, right?
Exactly.
Like, end of the day, I feel like, and you probably could like agree with this, like sometimes it's just the genuine, like somebody else like giving you a compliment or saying like that, like they love your videos or like they really got something from it. It makes it more worth it than like if we were to blow up and like a million people that we don't even know.
It's like dope vid.
Yes.
And they're just riding it because they want to meet you or they want to.
Right.
Or they're a fan. It's
right.
The genuine ones are so real.
There's a couple weirdos, obviously, that like I get DM'd from, that like are just like consistent like ball riders, right?
Oh, big time.
Like consistently in my DMs, like riding my nuts.
that's just
and
annoying.
it's it can be annoying, and like there are people who are genuinely nice, and like those are the people I continue to respond to, right?
Yeah.
But like, you know, the comments from randos, like, okay, yeah, like they're nice, but like
it's just random. There's no value to them. It's just
right. But like a genuine like message that says like, hey, like
it's written out. That
yes,
shows it cares. It's
heartfelt. Or like meeting somebody in person that's like, I watch all your videos and I love them. Like there's this girl at Iron Culture, Annie. She's a sweetheart. She was like, I know you from YouTube. I subscribe and like I watch all your stuff, and like I also know Jared, and I'm like, oh my god,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and like immediately like hit it off as friends, and like now like I say hi to her every time I'm at the gym. She's the sweetest girl. And,
exactly.
Like, that is more worth it than like an extra 1,000 subscribers, right? Like,
exactly.
Or 10,000 subscribers, honestly, because at the end of the day, it's like it's impact on people and then relationships, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you got to resonate with that when people like come up to you and be like, I love your work. Right?
It feels great.
Yeah.
We were down in Texas. I had some random people coming up to me. You're Lou, right? And I was like, yeah. Like, what's up? And they're like, dude, your work's sick. Like, I took a picture of Anton, and he goes to me, dude, that might be the sickest picture I've ever seen in Alpha Land. And it's just on my camera, and I'm thinking to myself, no way, but it's just a nice way to put it. Like, dude, like, great photo, whatever.
Yeah. And I think
but it means a lot.
Yeah, I think just appreciation of like your effort is probably really nice too, right?
Exactly.
Because I think like you uniquely are very engaged when you're filming.
Yeah.
Like
totally.
I think a lot of people go on their phone when they're shooting pictures, and like they might not be like actually like present, but like I feel like especially watching you work when we were at Alpha Land, like you were a dog.
Oh my god, I was so beat.
Yeah,
but it was worth it. I mean, I got so much stuff done.
Yeah, I mean, and you shot for some of the like biggest names in the fitness industry.
Yeah,
and got
it was awesome.
Really quality content.
Got great stuff to show. Got some dope shots for them that they were able to post, whatever, and it was cool.
I think those opportunities come around, and you take advantage of them.
You gotta.
And you have to just have to like be yourself, right? And I think you're very good at that. Like you're just good at being just Lou.
Yeah, literally. Yep.
It's funny. You should still change your Instagram to just Lou.
Just Lou.
Yeah.
That's it. Just Lou.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, that's where I look at it. Like when we were down in Alpha Land, and when Kyle was like, "Hey, you want to come with me? Jesse's doing a shoot.
Yeah.
Come with him, get some photos, get me some like behind the scenes stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And I wasn't walking in there being like, "Oh my God, Jesse James West, what's up, dude?" It was walk in, "What's up, bro? I'm Lou. Nice to meet you."
You ever find
that's it? And I'm not.
I'd imagine that's just like so cringy for like if somebody ever came up to me and be like, "Oh my God, you're Zan Carver." Like first off, who in the hell? Who in the hell would ever?
And they look at you as just any old kid that's 16 years old going, "Oh my God,
yes.
I get to meet you."
Yes.
Like when I got to shoot with James when he came up in the Trend Twins, it was, "What's up? What's up?" Like,
yeah.
Hey guys, they're normal people. They're not.
Yeah.
Like they're superstars in the industry if you want to call it that, but end of the day, they're just normal dudes. That's what you got to realize.
Yeah. You know who's Guy Cisternino?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh my God, you're so young. Guy Cisternino is from New Jersey. He's like one of like the more, I would say, older social media like bodybuilder guys. Mm-hmm. Like when he was coming up in pro bodybuilding in like 2008, 2009. I think that's when he started competing. He's been competing for like 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's like 40. He like thinks of himself as like a very regular person. He lives like in New Jersey. He has like a backyard garden. Most of his content is like him walking on a treadmill, like going live, like while he's like doing cardio in the morning. And then like his old content when he was like competing was like super hardcore. Like, you got to train your balls off. You got to train like the world's against you. He was the guy who was on the hack squat at Destination Dallas, and there was two guys who were just dicking around like near him.
Oh, yes.
And he was like, "Do it to the side."
Yeah.
He's that guy. But like I listened to something like very recently that he said. He was like, whenever somebody comes up to him and they're like, "Oh my God, you're Guy," and like ups, like kind of like blows him up. He's like, "Dude, I'm just a regular guy.
Yeah, because
I just like to work out and like
normal dudes."
Yeah, and I think that's cool when they have that personality. Like if they're not self-absorbed,
it's good.
What I mean?
They're real guys, and they're showing it.
Yeah, I hope that like like, I don't know, like, most people don't realize that, like, fame could change people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that, like, at no time at which when we were making content, there's ever, like, a glimpse of, like, getting absorbed in it, right? Like, 'cause I feel like that would make me so mad about myself if I was to ever act that way.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because, like, that, I feel like that's such a pet peeve. Like, I just would rather have, like, such, like, genuine, like, interactions with people.
It is, 'cause then you look like a jerk off, too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to look like that.
Yeah.
Just be yourself all the time.
You were going to say douche, and then you were like, I don't know if I should say douche.
Yeah, we got to keep this clean. Not really.
No, not really.
No.
None of my channels are, none of my videos have ever been censored.
No, not at all.
No. I think I said the F word in the last video that we posted.
You did.
Yeah.
100%.
And you didn't even bleep it out.
No.
Exactly. So why would you start here?
Why would he stop? Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny. I mean, so, like, we had this Alpha Land experience, and, like,
Fantastic.
that was a blast.
Loved
Like,
it.
honestly, like, I looked better at the second show, but, like, that weekend was, like, a lot more,
Just creativity, just impact, everything. You know?
like, I think, especially having, like, the 11 of us in an Airbnb.
All in one place.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I mean, honestly, it was, like, super, like, flattering for me, like, being with Johnny, like, 'cause Johnny's like my best friend.
Yeah.
And, like, competing with him was awesome. I wish he did the second show, because I would have wanted another chance to do, like, the peak week and then, like, getting ready for the show with him. Like, it was, like, the little moments, like, driving over to get tanned and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But, like,
you're just with someone else. You get to, you're sharing
because
it
we
with someone.
experienced the whole prep together, right?
Yeah, totally.
But then there were moments with you where I was like, dude, like, you and I have been together for the last, like, almost 20 weeks doing this every single...
Like twice a week,
Yeah.
if not more.
Like, back-to-back weeks, like, 3 to 4 times a week I was seeing you, and, like, you saw me through every up and down of that prep, right? And then I'm just surrounded by, like, a ton of love and support.
You had everyone that was there. Everyone. Just
and not to say that didn't happen at the second show, but I just felt like...
you were living with everyone. So it's a different type of like, comfort of people surrounding you, you know?
The second show almost felt, like, more lonely, like, a little bit. But, like, and, like, I didn't expect it to not feel that way, but I think it was just in stark contrast to how Alpha Land went, because we were surrounded by so many people.
Very much.
Which was sometimes a little overwhelming.
And you were competing by yourself. You didn't have Johnny right next to you, which is a huge factor.
Yeah.
We still had a good support system. You had a lot of people there.
I can't believe my phone stopped working, like,
Dude,
the day of the show.
that was crazy.
That was nuts.
That was crazy.
Yeah. My
Of
phone...
course it happened.
My phone started reading no SIM card found.
Like 7 a.m.
Dude, I'm literally taking the videos from, like, after meal 1 to send to Kyle to show him what I look like so that he can tell me what I'm supposed to eat the next couple hours going into the show.
Nope.
For prejudging.
Nope.
And my phone stopped working. So then
and we're in Texas, and we have no idea where we're going.
So between prejudging and finals, while not having a phone, I end up going to a Verizon store. You, me, and Kyle and Alyssa.
They got lunch, and
they were able to get food, eat it, and return to the Verizon before we even got seen. Oh my God, it was like 45 minutes.
Something.
And it was the easiest fix. All I had to do.
Yeah, they took a second. We just had to wait because there were other people in line.
It cost me $20. $20.
Thank God.
And all they had to do was put a new SIM card in this thing. We could have fixed that in, like, literally a half hour. Like, not even.
Man, it could have been 2
including
minutes.
the drive.
Yeah.
But, like, despite all the headaches and crap, like, that was, like, such a blast for all of us. And,
awesome.
like, great opportunity for you.
I think everyone had a great time, and
Yeah.
it's a cool place.
I think that's where I fell in love with competing. Even though that, like, it wasn't an NPC show, and it would... I like the NPC setup better than summer shredding.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's more authentic to what real bodybuilding is.
Yes. The summer shredding's that big influencer, social media, destination.
Yes.
Like, you're going to Alpha Land. You're flying to Texas to compete in front of big names. I know at the whatever show, the July show, was it, in Tampa? Mm-hmm. They had C-Bum as their head judge.
Really?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
And that's
Not
summer
to say,
shredding. It's not some, like, NPC. It's nuts just
yeah,
how big of an event they've been able to make it. And to be part of it, it's just...
hats off to
awesome.
them that they've been able to create that. If they can get better aligned with how the NPC runs their shows, it would be a lot better, in my opinion.
Yes.
But that being said, I did really enjoy the process, and like I feel like you and I both, for one reason or another, like because we experienced that and the people that we networked with while doing that, it now changes our trajectory, right? Like
it so does.
Right? Like tell me, like from Alpha Land, like where do you see this all going for you, right? Like you have to at least now have like a different perspective on like where you want to bring your content creation, like the things that you're doing, right?
It gives you ideas. It gives you it just like unleashes like a new potential that you could see. Because when we went down there were so many creators,
right?
Whether they're working for Alpha Land, whether they're working for this other guy or whoever, and just seeing some of their work, it's like, damn, why can't I do that?
Right.
Oh, this dude's shooting with whatever, this influencer. Why can't I do that? He's shooting for Anaka. He's shooting for Young LA, whatever. It just opens it up to saying, why can't I?
I think that's the point. It's not necessarily like working with an influencer, right? Like I might not have like the same physique as like, you know, your best influencer, right? But like we're all kind of doing the same shit.
It's the same thing. You're making videos, you're posting content, it's Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
Right. We're all personalities at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Like none of us are Sam Sulek.
Trend.
No.
All right, we're back.
Like I was saying, like none of us are like Sam Sulek, right? Like some just like genetic freak.
No.
But you're like you could work with like XYZ influencer and one may pop off for one reason or another, right? Like and like that's just the way it goes. But like exposure to brands and being able to work for companies, I think like for you, like long term that's like probably like your main objective, right?
That's the thing. Yeah.
Right. So like think about like how organically you took a couple pictures for Dan Vella, right? Like maybe that parlays into working with Raw at some point.
Yeah,
right?
if I see him again, you built a little connection. It's something.
A bit of rapport.
And when I went up to him, I said, "Hey, can I take some pictures of you?" And he looked at me like I was crazy, and he goes, "Me?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, dude. Can I just grab a couple shots? Like you look good, whatever."
Yeah.
Took a few, sparked up a little conversation, introduced myself, and then just moved on. Didn't
Yeah.
bother him, didn't annoy him, just a little bit, and the next time I see him, and, "Hey, what's up? How you been?" Whatever.
Yeah.
If he forgets, "Oh, we met in Alpha Land," he'll say, "Oh yeah, that's right." When he posted the pictures on his Instagram or whatever, so he's got to remember a little bit.
He's not going to forget.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's probably for you, like cause you're also a super personable guy, right? And like, I think people would be surprised to know how young you are, given how talented you are, right? So it's like you have unlimited amount of time now, right? Like
exactly.
Like time is finite. Right, but like because you've started so young and like you've taken these opportunities, like you could have said, "Nah, I can't go to Alpha Land. I don't want to spend the money, and I don't want to like do the long trip. I'm too young. Maybe I spent too much money on like camera equipment this summer,
which we have,
right? Obviously, I mean,
but
we've dumped thousands of dollars into camera equipment, making YouTube videos, and traveling.
Man, don't get me started.
But that's that's opportunity cost, right? Had you not done that, right? Like for me. Some of the best YouTube videos we made cost X, right? Like,
but it's worth it.
But
you're
it's worth
getting good quality shit that people want to watch. It's not like you're just throwing up a vlog that you film 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 5 minutes there
on my iPhone,
piecing it together and saying, good enough.
Right. And I think there's something to be said for doing very simple content, right? And like not making a huge thing out of it, but. Excuse me.
You're excused.
From a production value, I think it's worth it. Like from that perspective, and then also I just think for like the sentimental value, for like capturing the moment.
No, you have this stuff forever.
Right.
You're gonna look back at it. Oh, look at my first prep. Let's say in 10 years you're competing and you're going into a big show, and you can look back and be like, damn, this was my first show. And you pull up the summer shredding video.
162 pounds, soaking wet.
Literally.
Yes.
And now think, we also, let's say whenever you do your next show, 2 years, whatever, year and a half, and then we have so much stuff to flash from 2 years ago, whatever. So now we're just building up stuff for like one epic video that's just gonna, oh man. editing in 2 years, I'm gonna be like,
This is getting.
I can't even.
I want this bulk to go so well and so fast, so I could just get back to prep.
Dude, then eat more. Go eat more.
I
Screw
know.
what Kyle says. Just go eat more.
Actually, I kind of pulled the pineapple out because I'm traveling in like 2 days, and like I want to be a little bit leaner. Like
Yeah.
not that I'm fat, but like there's definitely a little bit of film of water. Yeah, like I still no. You know what it is? I'm like I hate this about me. I can keep abs in the front year round, but the love handles I can't stand, and that like is a constant battle for me. Like I know if shorts are a little too tight because I could just feel it in my lower back.
Yeah,
It's the most annoying thing in the world. So like being up 20 pounds, like there are days where I'm watery and I feel that, and there are days that I'm dry and I don't feel that. It's typically after a night with tequila that I don't feel that, but then the day after that, once the water goes back in,
You feel that?
yeah, it comes right back. So that being said, I underate a little bit today, and damage control for the next couple of days. Slight deficit, so that when we go to Charleston,
You look good.
I look good, and I
look good.
have a little bit of leeway to eat.
Legs are still veiny. We're
Yes,
good.
Yes, but we're making a lot of food content this week.
Oh,
Yes.
run that up on the
Yes.
TikTok and
So,
the
like,
Instagram.
in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna post like all of the videos, like all the reels, like back.
It's the next Gordon Ramsay. He's rating restaurants.
No, more like Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Because I ain't doing none of the cooking.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be the Guy Fieri of the fitness industry.
Let's do it. Gonna dye your hair.
Yo. Let's do it.
Wear like flame shirts and stuff.
You and I are gonna go blonde for the next prep.
No.
Full blonde, bleach.
No.
Why?
Maybe. You're gonna go blonde?
Let's give it a try. Frosted tips.
I would do frosted tips.
See?
I would.
I'm gonna put it that way, and you're like, I'm in.
I am in.
That sounds dope. You know, also sounds dope. Taking a gram
Cookies.
of Tren. Yes, cookies.
Grandma Trend.
Yes.
Didn't you do that? Or we can't talk about that. Okay, let's move on. Man, this is some good quality tap water.
No, this is good quality fiber by Revive.
Code Zan.
Code J Kim.
Code J Kim.
No, code Zan.
Code J Kim.
I love you, Johnny.
No.
What are you doing, Amazon Prime?
My mom says, did you order anything on Tone's Amazon Prime account for $148?
Uh-oh.
No, I did not.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Card's compromised.
Yikes. That's scary.
I don't think I ordered anything. I don't even have his login.
Do you know how many times I've ordered on Amazon Prime and I totally forgot, and then I get a message from the building saying I have a package, and I'm like, what package? And I show up to the front, and it's like 3 things from Amazon. I was like, was I drunk? Like, when did I order this? And then
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
oh, I did order that pair of
No.
pants,
Dude.
that carton of milk.
Ever since, like, I don't know, maybe last year and a half, 2 years, since I really started shooting a lot, and I was just constantly ordering camera stuff every month,
Yeah.
or every, like, week or two. Something new was coming.
Yeah.
It was like money in, money out, money in, money out.
Yeah.
And I've gotten into such a tendency where I'll walk downstairs from my room, and the front door is right there. Like, the stairs go here, front door is right here.
Yeah.
And there's, like, a little, like, curtain on it. Every time I pass it, I'll open it and just look outside. Like,
Just
on the
to see
porch,
if
just to
something-
see if something's there.
Yeah.
And I've gotten into such a tendency where it's literally a ritual. I go down the stairs, I'm looking.
Check to see.
And I don't even think of it, and I'll do it, and I'll be like, damn it, every time.
Yeah.
And that's just me, because I got some ridiculous camera thing coming every week, and it's
It's a habit.
it's really bad.
If you're that way without prepping, never do a bodybuilding prep.
Bro, I would be
The amount of shopping that
God.
occurs during a prep, like I would literally walk into the lobby,
You had nothing else to do.
and the front desk person, whoever's at the front desk, whether it was like Maritza or Jonathan,
Yeah.
they'd be like, "You have a package," and they would remember what my unit number is because
'Cause you're ordering that
because I'm
much.
ordering so much from Amazon that it was just constant packages. It was a daily delivery.
That's
It was wild.
crazy.
Sometimes it'd come in the morning, and then another package would come at night, and then the next day another
Bro.
one would come in the morning, and I'm like, oh my god, this is bad. And like when I really started to realize was because I was like so busy and then tired and fatigued, and my eyes are like this, and I just like smoked, and I wanted to walk through the lobby with AirPods in and like not talk to anybody, and they'd like flag me down and be like, "You have another one," and I'd come up here and there's already 3 boxes open from yesterday, and I got another 2 boxes with me now.
What were you buying?
It was like food. It was like socks, clothes, supplements. Like it was.
Oh man,
First off,
let's get that.
The amount of stuff that you run through during prep from a food perspective, supplement perspective, it's constant. It's constant.
You're buying stuff every freaking week or 2.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Literally.
So like there was just a package on like at the front desk constantly. And so credit card bills were getting run all the way up and then back down.
The Zan Carver Fit card.
Oh boy, Carver Fit LLC, baby.
Yes.
To the moon.
To the moon.
Well, kind of.
To the sun.
Yes, to the sun. We're gonna hit the sun first.
Wait, did you know that Earth's the same distance to the sun as sun is to the Earth?
That only makes logical sense, huh?
Yes.
That's groundbreaking. That is amazing.
No, I've been getting, you know those TikToks where it's like shit like that?
Yeah, like
bro,
like
those
shit.
reels. Man, they're all over my freaking feed.
Really?
Because I love them because they're so stupid, and I send them to all my friends.
Yeah, that's so funny. Like blatantly obvious stuff.
Like blatantly obvious stuff. Like I sent one to my grandma today, and it was kind of funny. I go, "Do you know a frog could jump higher than the Eiffel Tower?" And she's like, "No, it can't. There's no way." I'm like, "Yeah, because the Eiffel Tower can't jump." And she was like, "Oh, you son of a gun." I was like, "Yeah."
That's classic. Is that was that before, after, or during you were eating more pizza at her?
No, that was right after the pizza, and when she had the cake right next to me, and I was just taking bites, and she's like, "Don't eat that yet." She's like swatting my hand away, and then she brought it like to the other room, and she was like, "We're not eating that yet."
And then you ate the cake like.
And then I ate the cake like 10 minutes later.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was getting mad at me.
And I felt bad for the Halo Top last night. And you had bagels, pizza, and cake today.
Yeah, man.
God.
We chowed down.
God bless you.
But tomorrow I'll probably not eat like anything. I'll probably wake up, edit, go to class. I'll be home at 1:30 and be like, "Oh shit, I need to eat a meal," and then go to the gym. And I'll go to the gym. I'll have a shitty workout, and I'll come home and just edit more stuff and email some more companies about doing work, and that's it.
Do you have ADHD?
Probably undiagnosed. That and OCD, definitely. My mind spins a million miles a second. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I just want to do so much.
You've been medicated?
No.
Never diagnosed,
Nope.
right? What's that medication that I'm thinking of? Most people take for ADHD?
Oh my god, I know. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Why is my brain not working?
Cocaine, right?
No.
I'm fine.
No coke. Adderall.
Adderall, yes.
You ever taken Adderall?
I've never tried Adderall.
I took Adderall.
It would probably zone me in, and I would be like...
So I took Adderall twice in college. And I was not prescribed. But you know me.
Yeah.
I'm erratic. Like, I could be, like, doing a million things all at once. And so I probably should have been prescribed at some point.
Yeah.
I am a lethal weapon on Adderall.
On Adderall?
Lethal weapon.
I would probably finish your videos in, like, an hour and a half if I was. I would just...
Yeah, I'm going to go get a script right now.
Go get it. Or, man, 5 videos a week.
Dude, I took Adderall for the first time. One of my buddies had it, like, and he was prescribed legit. So he, like, gave it to me. He was my roommate. And he was like, because I had a paper that was, like, literally, it was 50% of my grade, this paper. My whole grade. So, and this was, like, an economics class. I was like, I can't, like, do poorly on this. That will, like, totally screw my whole GPA. So I take an Adderall. I was up for 29 hours. And I wrote, quite literally, the most eloquent paper I have ever written in my entire life. Totally sourced and cited.
Yeah.
You got a B+.
That is awesome.
How
many pages?
It was 17 pages.
Double spaced.
Or 1.5 spaced. Yeah. No, it was like a full like macroeconomic breakdown.
That's hefty.
It was a really like intricate assignment and had to be done and sighted perfectly, and this guy was a huge hardo.
Yeah.
And
for
so
a B plus, that's nice.
I had to go so hard, and I got a B plus. I was actually pissed I got a B plus because I put so much.
You're busting your ass so hard on it.
Yo, so I come down to the living room, and my friends are like, I'm like talking to them, and they're like, dude, slow down.
Because your mind's just like, you're so.
Yo, I was moving so fast. Everything felt so slow, and I was just like,
Man,
yo.
That's crazy.
I was like, it was like the Matrix.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I kind of loved it. But, like, I know it's dangerous for me because I can't do that. It's like
no, not all the time.
The amount of people in my finance industry, like everybody on Wall Street, is
they're just
all loaded up on Adderall.
Yep.
Adderall and Zyn pouches.
Yep.
That's like a whole trading desk is Adderall, Zyn pouches, and health bars.
Really?
Like, and they're just all like rotating between the two of them. That's Adderall crazy. In the morning, Adderall at noon. Finish out the market close. They all got a Zyn pouch in. It's wild. I couldn't even dabble in Adderall again. I would. First off, I would not sleep, and I already don't sleep. So
you'd just be up, just like productive out of your mind.
This place would be spotless.
You'd have like 20 new clients.
Yes.
Per month.
I know. I'd be at coffee shops talking to strangers.
Be like, you'll be pitching people.
Yes.
You need to join my coaching business. It's gonna be like some like 70-year-old old lady, and she's like, why?
Yeah. I'd be like,
you'd be like, nah.
You need to buy this remote now.
Yeah, and you're gonna come up with like a million ideas.
They're gonna be like, why? And I'm like, because I'm the only one who could change the channel.
Entrepreneur. It's finest.
Supply and demand.
Exactly.
Boom.
Sell me this pen. You know that video? Have you seen that one?
Yes, Wolf of Wall Street, buddy.
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
Oh, that's what you.
Yeah.
Let's move past that. Okay.
You needed some Adderall.
Yeah, bro.
What do you think?
I think we covered some pretty cool stuff, some pretty random stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
This is like a post-leg workout, like endorphin dump, just like
Man.
Being silly, brain not working.
You know what we got to do?
What?
Like super late night lift.
Yeah.
11, 12 p.m. Get it to the gym.
Yes.
Insane amount of pre-workout. Just go kill it. Like some, I don't know, like James English and Lex Little, that deadlift session. You know that video that was like popped off like 6 years ago?
Yes.
Just do something like that, and then come home and just have a podcast and just be like, so.
Like at 2 a.m.
What's up, guys?
While drinking a Gorilla Mode energy drink.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be freaking awesome.
Yeah. Let's run it.
Let's do it.
On a Tuesday night.
We got 2 more imports.
So we need 2 more.
Or inputs. We get 2 more people.
We need 2 more adequate people to sit at our table and discuss life.
And we're going to need 2 more mics.
And 2 more cameras.
We already got 1 coming. Well, not yet. It'll be ordered this week.
This is the $4,000 one?
Yes.
That's really going to be $5,000 for all the other stuff you got to buy?
Yes.
Hey. It's a pleasure doing business.
Of course.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys. We will see you soon.
I love you.
I love you.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Now.
Cut it.
Peace.
Yeah, that's it.